Right, have any of you guys touched the purple stuff in the mini fridge?
Wait, you know about the purple stuff?
Yes, it's mine.
What the hell is purple stuff anyway?
The correction algorithms were right under our noses.
Going to be
I don't like
honest,
that silence.
I don't entirely remember what I put in there. Can you just hand me the bottle?
Sure. This is not gonna kill us all, is it?
No, it's non-lethal.
You're sure?
Fairly sure.
You don't like the sounds of that. Whatever,
Look,
just get it out of here.
the point is, I'll deal with it.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here, Monroe.
Look, I'm pretty sure the only reason he had it in here was... Doc, what's the specimen that's also in here? It's none of your business. Okay, then.
Should we be concerned?
Let's be fair, a lot of the times he'll just stuff shit in the mini fridge because he ran out of space in his lab.
The mega fridge.
Hmm?
The mega fridge in the kitchen?
No, yeah, he has an actual fridge in his lab.
Oh, I know that. Just why didn't you put it in the mega fridge in the kitchen? Section.
We both kind of have a mutual thing where the only thing that the mega fridge is used for is actual food that will be prepared in the kitchen. I can't put like drinks and snacks in there unless they're specifically meant for food that's supposed to be prepared in the kitchen.
Wait, I can't store all my root beer in the mega fridge?
No.
Oh, fine, Mr. I hate soda.
No,
I want to store all my sodas.
In the
No, Sophie. No.
in the mini fridge.
Who on you? I'll build my own mega fridge in the workshop. Or something, I don't know.
I mean, the only thing that we're allowed to use the mega fridge for outside of food that's meant to be prepared in the kitchen is for stuff that is meant to be put in a freezer. So I mean, like, Sophie's fucking fudgesicles can go in there.
But yet I can't put cold root beers in there.
I'm sorry, man. Don't know what to tell you. Hey, I've been putting your root beer in the mini fridge every time.
And how come there isn't any now? I
Because
feel betrayed.
Because you drank it all.
You drank it all.
Activating security resin station.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Fatty.
Fat? Me fat? Ew. Sack of cake batter? What are you, Jacob?
Both of you giant round balls, stop arguing and get back to the commentary.
Yeah, we'll sit on you.
Gonna be honest, I just wanted an excuse to call you both round balls.
You know?
To be fair, I say that as if I'm not myself also fat, so.
Let's see, I've done your portrait. When have you ever been fat?
I've gained weight since then.
Oh.
Return to the control tower immediately. The upper deck is being flooded with icy.
I don't want you to draw a fat glitch.
I don't know, you might tempt me.
Anyway, who's ready for a sniper section?
You'll need to protect me from the ICPs while I finish reversing the defense protocols. Use the data stream to enter the control tower. Eliminate all ICPs.
Rumpy's over there grabbing fucking pen paper, drawing me fat.
Hey, I'm not doing that right now.
Right now. What are you doing?
There's a dog.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, my dog is here. I must pet the dog. It is the law.
Well, as long as it's a law.
No, Glitchy, that's not an excuse to pet me.
You know that hasn't stopped me before.
Glitchy, get your hands back, man.
But Bobby.
You're not patting me. Don't pat my head, I swear.
Alright, fine. Anyway, sniper section. You know what this section actually makes me think of? I need to try. There is a Sega game. Actually, come to think of it, I think I have tried the original arcade version, if there is an arcade version. There's a Sega game. There is a Sega game called Sniper Scope. And I know it's on Dreamcast. You know what, while I remember, I'm gonna try and see how much Sniper Scope is going for on eBay. Oh, that's not bad.
Defense protocols reversed from default settings.
Monies.
Woo!
Report leading to EN12-82.
Silent Scope, that's what it's called. Silent Scope on eBay is, get a disc copy for like
The degree to which my code is shared with this system
17
is
bucks.
sensitive. I need your time.
somewhere between 17 and 20 bucks. Like that is not bad.
Nice.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna throw a disc at a giant digital worm.
Oh no, a worm. I hate it when I get those on my computer.
You know, I don't actually know if this is like a worm virus or something, or if it's just a, it's something.
Oi, this dog. Alright, I think my dog wants to go out. Give me a minute.
Okay. You've got time. I'm reorganizing my fucking subroutines.
Alright, I'm back.
You know, I think it's funny. So, at some point, I actually died to the Seeker here, which this is basically a boss fight. But I died to it once, and then I end up killing it, and it takes me a second or two before I realize that I had killed it. And I think the only reason I was able to figure out that I had killed it is because the cutscene that happens immediately after plays, and I'm like, oh, it's dead. Okay.
Hooray.
I think the thing that annoys me is the only reason I died to it is because I stood too close to it at one point. And it just kind of, it basically did the equivalent of bonked me on the head, and that killed me instantly. And I think I show it off. I think the more annoying thing is this isn't the first time we actually have to deal with a Seeker in the game. Although in terms of boss fights that we have to do, because later in the game we do get to fight the Colonel during a boss fight, and it's probably my favorite boss fight in the game because you get him down to a certain number of health, and he basically says, you know what? No, fuck you. We're doing disc only. Fuck.
Hooray.
I had. Yeah. So off screen, I swapped over my subroutines. There is a subroutine. There is a subroutine that you can equip called Corruption, or it's either Corruption or Corrosion, and it'll slowly drain the health of whatever you shoot. I think I end up equipping it here because it just makes the boss fight go by a bit quicker. Yeah, but if you notice, like, as I'm hitting some of the other enemies that are spawning in, their health is draining quicker than if I were just shooting them. Same thing for the Seeker. It's kind of how you can tell that I have the Corruption subroutine equipped. I also love, if you look at the names of a lot of the programs, especially like enemy programs, there are some pretty funny names, because one of the programs, these enemies are referred to as resource hogs. One of them that can randomly show up is just referred to as a photo editor. made me chuckle, is all. Like mot.exe. Yeah. Yeah, see? Not even paying attention and suddenly Seeker's just fucking dead.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this?
A triangle! I wonder if I can use this for something.
Whoa! Are they going to press charges?
No, I don't believe so. I assured them that your intentions weren't malevolent. Just a misguided...
I feel real stupid. I completely forgot about this cutscene. In my review, I think I said that
Please leave Mom out of this.
there's a point where I think it's implied that Jet
You have no plans
had
for
actually
one of these days
shot somebody and used this cutscene as
I don't need your help.
use this
Since Mom
cutscene
died, I've taken care of myself
in that
just
bit.
fine.
I'm almost completely sure that I misinterpreted
Please,
it
Dad,
now.
Stop trying to run my life. I'm not you.
This script is really banged up. Look at that base code. I've never seen anything so complex. Are you okay, stranger?
I'm
What
alive.
happened?
Who are you?
The names I know. Who might you be?
Jet.
Also, this character's name is literally I Know.
EN12-82, top of the line mainframe, capable of 16-bit processing.
I love this character. We only see him for a handful of levels, but I genuinely love this character.
And a local storage of 128 megabytes. I challenge you to find a more robust system. I know Tron retired from use soon after the network became a free system again. Unfortunately, his whereabouts remain unknown, even to me.
Come on, I Know.
I came this close to being acquired by the Master Control Program. If it weren't for
Oh,
Tron,
jeez, he's still
I wouldn't
talking.
know what I know, you know? Oh, and did I mention the tanks?
Something I wish I had paid attention to. Notice the text that shows up on screen. That text actually tells you that the tanks are indestructible. I wish I had known that. Because I think at some point I actually try shooting the tanks themselves, and it takes me a while to realize that, oh, the tanks aren't actually taking damage.
There you go. They did.
And before anyone asks, yes, I did turn on God mode. I did turn on God mode for this section, because fuck these tanks. I mean, to be fair, you don't actually need God mode to get past this. Like, the tanks will hurt you, but if anything, it's more of a minor annoyance. But at the same time, it's like, man, I just want to get past this. By the way, this is if I remember correctly, I think this game has the same problem that the Futurama game did, and if you turn on God mode, if you turn on God mode for one level and get to another level, you have to turn it on again. So that's fun. I mean, I say the game is hard, but it's not hard enough where you need to have something like God mode on. I think some of the bigger problems I have with this game is the sections where you have to deal with first-person platforming, and it's like, yeah, it's almost like first-person shooters are not made with platforming in mind or something. I honestly feel the only game to be in a first-person perspective that was able to use the was able to have halfway decent platforming was like the original Mirror's Edge. Because otherwise, if you have to deal with platforming in a first-person perspective, then it's not fun. That, and you're also prone to motion sickness, which is probably why a lot of games don't do it. Anyway, fuck you, tanks.
Shoot them all.
I love how I keep spinning my fucking... Like, I keep spinning the camera as if that's actually gonna do something. Just kind of spinning the camera because... I'm spinning the camera for a good second because I just... busy waiting, can't do much. I think one of the resource hogs was just called, like, Slow Surge. That's kind of sad.
Huh.
What do you mean I can't access the cell phone now? Or the call phone or whatever it's... Yes, I know what it actually is called. I just... too lazy to call it by its actual name. Call phone. What the hell am I saying?
I don't know. I'm losing track.
Baba Booey.
Would you Baba Booey me?
I'm not Baba Booeying you, I'm just saying Baba Booey. I just like saying Baba Booey. It's a funny saying.
Connecting to IO grid.
Listen, stranger. I feel bad not extending a warmer reception, you being new to the EN12-82 and all.
I appreciate the sentiment, I know, but what I need is some help overclocking the system.
Overclocking. I know of the theory, but I've never seen it done.
I've made the adjustments, but nothing is happening.
You know, it's funny. It is funny to me because it's supposed to be implied that this is the exact same system, or the original Incom system.
Node deactivated.
Or, I guess theoretically, this is the exact same system that Flynn was in the first movie. Doesn't look like it. Like, at all.
I feel so out of it.
best thing about coming out of sleep mode is looking forward to going back into sleep mode.
Rumpy, are you actually reading the emails?
No.
Okay.
I never learned to read.
Oh yeah, image shop 5.0, word edit.exe. Damn. If these guys are resource hogs, that does kind of make me worried about the system in general. Because this has got to be a pretty old system. Yeah, edit picture.exe. File finder. Yep, anyway, time to overclock the system.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We have to.
Glitchy. Overclocking can be risky business, my friend.
We have to. It's the only way we're gonna get an advanced AI that shouldn't be in the system to begin with onto the system.
Oh boy.
Look, we have reasons to do it. Oh, by the way, a lot of the emails that you're seeing right now, whether you're reading them or not, they are talking about the Tron upgrade, which is the Tron Legacy upgrade that was mentioned earlier. There is some interesting, there are interesting details in the emails. In fact, actually, we learn some of the emails later. We actually learn what the virus corrupting the systems is. I mean, I'm not going to give that away.
I know.
Well, it's kind of I don't want to give it away because it's a pretty big thing. But it's also interesting because once we get to it, once we get to that character, because we do get to see the virus in person, they basically imply that you've actually read the emails. Because there's just details that are not brought up, which is a problem if you actually skip all the emails. And and honestly, it's one of the reasons. Granted, again, when I was recording this, I was recording this more for my review, and I needed examples. But oh shit, I'm losing train of thought. I more needed an example of an email for the reviews, for the review, but I try and go out of my way to read emails because there are just details there that aren't otherwise explained. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the emails are like some of the emails early on are basically, oh,
Connecting to IO grid.
Alan Bradley is being
That must be Mithria. I'll be right there.
Stranger, there is something I want to ask you. The future.
Alan Bradley is up for like an award at Incom,
What do you mean?
but they can't find him because he had been kidnapped.
That's
And
okay.
there's just kind of like minor stuff like that. That's interesting. Anyway, we will see you guys next time where we get to do more light cycles. Ooh, yeah, yippee, light cycles. Ooh, I'm probably going to crash about 50 times. Anyway, we'll see you then. Rumpy, you have anything to say to the audience before we leave?
Blubber wubber.
Yep, those are definitely words, I think. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.